I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him, and I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Ahmaya, she, her.
I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Bannatyne, he, him.
I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel/Jax, they, them.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM. So you guys, after returning from your last expedition and spending a bit of much needed time in Delnori, you kind of touched bases with the business, and you found out that recently, just before you left, that you've been given a kind of accreditation from the crowned Duke Talisit of Delnori, who seems to be doing very different things to the rest of the Empire. And he wants to create stability in Delnori. You did quite a lot of stuff. I won't go through everything, but a lot of it involved shopping and meeting new friends and doing a food review at a new restaurant that you effectively started, and then faking a funeral for Ahmaya.
Oh, did
And
we?
Moxie's birthday.
We talked about putting the body into the coffin and burying the coffin. But
A Ripper's sorting out.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
That's gone. So yes, and during that funeral, it turned out that the contract that you had heard about through the curator had kind of come to fruition, and the assassin who was peeking through Freya's window at one point returned to take the sword Murmur from Ahmaya and kill her as well.
Did Freya recognise it as the same person? She was intimately
Yes.
familiar with
Yes,
them.
you did. Yes, you were familiar with him, and that was the same person. You managed to catch the assassin before they could leave with the sword. Moxie turned them into a snail, and then you trapped them in a back room and drained them of information, and then left Ripper to sort them out, using the now not needed coffin for Ahmaya. And the party was raucous as it turned out to be more of a birthday affair for Moxie. And you all got very drunk and had a very good time. Well, not everyone, but most of you did. Got very drunk, but everyone did have a good time. No, everyone did have a good time, but not everyone was drunk. And your time in Delnori came to an end, and you decided that it was time to kick off on the next leg of an adventure, which was going to be a stop in Talbennery to hopefully find Dom and what he's been up to on the way to Sehira, or Baraxis, a town south of Sehira, which is Eugene's once family home. And other thing that's going on, you are currently deciding if you're going to take on a contract through the curator. That is not the one to kill Ahmaya, but it is one to go to the Verdant Range. And yes,
Did he give us any indication of when that contract popped up?
it was pretty soon before he spoke to you. So when he saw it, that was when he called.
So, Xethir, was he dead already then?
Yes,
you already had the fight with Xethir when you went to the curator.
Right,
So
okay.
it happened after your fight, yeah.
So the contract went out after Xethir was out of the picture. There is someone else who's bad.
Maybe it's all related.
Yeah, but it couldn't have been put out unless he put out the call for it before he was murked. Then
Or maybe
someone
he's-
else is working on his behalf.
Yeah, maybe.
We do know that the Epitheios might well be corrupted. So if it's by Xethir, maybe there was just a timeline. Maybe it was in their little calendar. Maybe they have a shared Google calendar. And it's like, on this date, please put out this contract.
Or maybe he was just back that quickly.
Oh.
You just don't know. So many questions.
Nah.
You're still gone. We don't need to worry about it.
All right. Yes. So you're gonna confirm with the curator if you do or do not want to do that job. You're pretty sure it was the same job that you had already put in your books, which was something you found out yourselves through Xethir and Detrius, now captain of your pirate ship, that you need to find this piece of terror, which is a fragment of the false heartstone that once housed Xethir's god many thousands of years ago. And it seems that he wants to recollect those scattered parts to create a body for his god once more. And you believe it is that same job to find one of these fragments. Anyway, you left Delnori with a very a fond and emotional farewell, especially for Magnus. And you were on the road. You hit the road knowing that there was problems on the roads. You saw smashed up carriages. You paid an extortionate amount of money for a carriage to Talbennery that wasn't a Phaeton, but the driver you persuaded to let you go with your mercenary capabilities. And the first day went pretty well. No bandits in sight. You made your way to the first coaching inn and you slept well. It was a bit of a dusty inn, but Ahmaya whipped up some cheese and onion.
And a stew.
So we had a stew for dinner.
A stew and then some pasties.
For
the road.
For the road.
Following day, yes.
Road pasties.
Awesome.
Every
Obviously.
every
Perfect.
coaching we're going to, I'm asking what they're famous for as well.
Okay. Yeah. Did you ask this one?
Yeah.
This one. They said dust. Yeah.
Do you collect some of their famous dust?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Road dust.
Very
It's very
awesome.
fine. It's the stuff that's drifted in, and they haven't been able to get
very
out.
salty.
It's very salty. Yeah. Okay. So next day, it's hot. You're still in the tropical climates near Delnori, making your way up and inland, away from the sea. So I need you all to roll, and we'll start around here. Freya, you are training yourself to do a card trick. You haven't told us what card trick yet.
No, but it's that one where you're like, you have 3 cards and... No, wait, no, not the 3 cards one. It's like guessing the
Pick a card.
Yeah, it's a pick a card.
Here's your card.
swapping.
Right. Okay, yeah, nice. Cool.
13?
Yes.
5.
Yeah. It's easier to learn than training a chicken. So yes.
How dare you?
You get the shuffle for the first time. You're like,
Oh, the shuffle, look! A shuffle. Oh, look at that! That was good.
You've just been doing that for 6
Everyone's like,
Everyone look!
okay, Moxie and Sentinel, you are ticking off another day on your various jobs of spellcraft and sealcraft. Eugene,
I want to try to make liquid lightning.
sounds safe on a carriage.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So this isn't a poison, so I get my
Is
double
this-
proficiency.
What's the DC and what's the working time?
2 hours, it's DC 16,
Okay.
but I'm getting plus 13.
Cool. And you're just straight up, you're not adding anything weird to it.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's a 20 bin on that.
Very nice. Liquid lightning flashes like a strange kind of concoction that seems to emulsify and then split and with like kind of lightning and then it re-emulsifies. It's kind of constantly in motion.
It's one of the coolest potions I've actually read, so I'm very excited to use this.
Awesome. You still got 4 hours. What are you going to do that with?
Should I start the process of if I want to make a potion to make something plus 1, what are we talking? Does that sound...
I would have left
that
it
sounds,
with you.
It's research. So it will basically be research and experimentation. So what we would do is normally when you're researching a library, it's a cost of gold and a cost of time. So if we were to say,
So not something we could do on the road.
no, it wouldn't be able to complete it on the road because it is going to be an expensive potion if you can turn simple weapons to +1s. But you can absolutely start experimenting and you can take time off.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so half a day. Cool. We're usually in day blocks, but if you keep track of it, that's fine. Okay, so
Okay.
That's fair.
when you've done another half day, we'll roll for that first whole day.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
I already rolled. It's a 7. It's not going well with my chickens.
Oh damn.
They just
Wait,
stop
are you
going
doing
well.
enhanced ability each
Yeah,
day?
enhanced ability.
Okay.
Oh, so what does that mean?
That's reducing the DC, but it's also giving you advantage.
Oh.
So you run.
Oh, that's a 17.
Okay, there we go.
Thanks.
You get a chicken.
Those chickens are learning.
You get a chicken to clock.
Yeah, but only when it was supposed to.
Yes,
Puck.
that's the first
Yes.
time it's done it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it's got baffled again. And you're like, oh shit, are you trying to do it?
Peralta.
You'll have one of them after this week. You'll get one of them to learn it.
Yeah.
You'll have one alert chicken.
But we'll still have eggs, and also
Okay.
if one of them's
Yeah.
really not good at it, then we've got
Peralta.
chicken dinner.
I'm going to say that a Holt is the one that's learning it.
Okay.
Peralta is looking out the window.
Yeah, just out of it, yeah. Okay, Holt's finally clocked.
Yeah.
He's finally clocked on command. Okay, very nice.
Noise.
Clock. That's
Yeah. Clark.
Clock-a-doodle-doo.
So, the second day goes well. You make your way to this next coaching in, sun's still up, and you get an early dinner.
What's this one famous for?
This one's famous for sausages.
Oh, I'm getting some sausages.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll let them cook.
Can we have some sausage butties to go in the morning?
Of course you can, darling.
Thanks.
Nice. There's 2 silver apiece.
I thought it was included in our
Yeah,
trip.
your dinner. Yeah, the driver comes and he's like, "I'm not paying for sausage butties. Get your dinner and you get a basic breakfast, guys. Come on, I'm not making
Why is a
that.
basic breakfast?
Basic breakfast.
What's more basic than
Porridge. That's what I'm eating every day, last 40 years.
You sound like my dad.
Have you ever thought that maybe if you had a sausage butty for breakfast, you'd have more joy in your life?
Yeah, live a little. Sausages.
Yeah, I wouldn't have as much gold though, would I?
Well, if it was part of your fucking breakfast package.
I'll get everyone sausages.
I'm not going to say this, but part of me wanted to be like, I have lots of money and I eat sausages. But I'm not going to say that.
I have so much money.
How many would that have been in total? Because my brain...
10, so gold.
It's 1 gold,
gold.
yeah.
You can use-
they're like-
We've got the shared
We've got
gold.
shared
No, it's
gold.
my treat.
Aww.
My treat, guys. Have a sausage on me.
What flavour sausages are these?
So these sausages are basically
venison.
They are venison and chili.
Ooh.
That's the dinner. So you get a stew of those sausages with potatoes and gravy and all that, and you get
Amaya's taking vigorous notes.
yeah, okay, nice. And then in the morning, so you guys sleep. Yes.
Are we going to do shrine again?
Yes, we're gonna
Oh,
try.
my
Sorry.
bad.
Can you-
So after dinner, yeah, no, do none for me. I'm gonna just like roll. Yeah. So after dinner, very delicious, quite hot actually. Got the tingly lips. So
I spend
Dom-
a bit of time also doing his mannerisms just so you really see
Yeah,
the man.
I like it.
Learning about him, you know. Am I
Making it
familiar?
easy.
Yeah, I'd say you're familiar of like Sentinel doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be -7.
Okay, -7 to his roll. I don't even think you can fucking. That's a natural 1.
Yeah, it's also mine.
Okay, it's the evening, right?
What's he fucking
So you go after dinner. Your mouth's still a bit burning from that chili, but you've got a handle on who this guy is now, and it appears like an opening eye in a dim room, and you're in an inn, and you can hear a squeaking sound, and you're like, and you're looking around the room, and you can see that it's a bedroom, it's a chamber in a small inn, and under the sheets.
Oh no! No!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I say out loud, Sentinel.
Yeah.
He's doing the business with another.
Was he there? Was there someone with him? Or was he
You just saw
alone?
the sheets.
I just saw
Yeah.
it moving and I was like, I can't.
No, I forgot. He is a fucking whore. He's like Mordarin, but like, you know how Mordarin eats, drinks, and fucks? He drinks, drugs, and fucks.
He doesn't eat.
I mean, he does. He doesn't live to eat, right?
Right.
He'll have nice food, but he's more interested in other things.
Okay. I mean, does that answer any of your questions? Or do
Well, I
want
mean,
to
at
do
least
it
he's
another
not
time?
fucking dead.
Yeah, he's alive. He's very
Fucking
alive.
someone.
We're gonna kick his ass. We've been trying to reach him for weeks
so
and he's
glad
just
that
fucking. I'm so mad. I messaged Kaz. He's fucking fine.
If they scry on him at night, then they see him fucking.
I messaged Kaz.
Yes.
I do message Kaz like sounds like he's fucking alive, and I don't give any other context.
She's like, oh, good.
Not good.
Oh, not good. I see. Oh, amazing. Okay, well that was worth the spell slot.
Maybe we'll have to do that in the morning.
Okay.
Midday.
So the evening goes, unless you guys are doing anything at night that I'm not aware of. Okay.
Not this night.
Not this night. Okay. So you wake up, driver bangs on your doors. We gotta hit the road, guys. Don't want to be going after dark. Yeah, get on the coach another day.
Another $1.
Another day, another $1. And we'll start again. So card tricks, alchemy, training. You might as well roll now. Hey, there you go. You do the trick on Moxie while she's trying to concentrate. And you succeed.
Oh, wow. Great.
Oh man.
You've lost the spell.
You picked
It's
it.
gone forever.
You lose a day.
You picked the wrong person.
This is the greatest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
And I could just hear this from inside.
Yeah.
Really?
This is the best This is real magic, you know?
Are you just in the soul house all the time?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's such a better journey for you.
Why do you think I'm doing
Yeah.
it?
Everyone else is really cramped.
That's how I have to.
Someone's doing alchemy, someone's doing card tricks, someone's training a team.
And I'm like, stable, nice, learning how to move things in the house.
Oh,
Want to stop for some wine?
literally.
Sure.
Don't worry, I've got beers.
Okay, alchemy.
Yeah, I'll do another half day of research.
Another half day.
that's
Okay,
okay.
so that's a good point actually. I'm gonna quickly check something. So it would be so it would turn something into an uncommon. So the potion is going to be classed as a rare, which is spell level effectively at level 6 and 1 week at level 3. Okay, well, that sounds reasonable. And then the cost. Where is it? It is Xanathar's. I just couldn't find it. In the book.
Yeah. So it's for level 3, 500 gold in 1 week.
Okay, so that would be your. That would be
Okay,
your.
that seems reasonable.
Yeah, but you guys can decide if that's something that you want to do.
Yeah, I can do that.
You sure?
Yeah. I might do it all in one go. But
Fair.
That's not.
And that means that I'll come up. Let me tell you what I'm going to do is I'll write because I've got time. I'll write up the proper potion so that I know how much it's going to cost, just so you can sell it if you decide to as well. So, where were we? Ahmaya.
Yeah. Oh, same as before.
Yes, training the chicken. You do have an extra half day as well, Mike, by the way, if you want to do
Yeah, I'll do that.
Still enhanceability or no?
It's up to Freya.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I will. It's only
Okay.
first level. No, it's not.
16.
That's a pass. So you passed 2, you failed 1.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're on to 2 days, if you can just mark that. At one point you spend the morning and you're like, why isn't it understanding? And you realise that you're training Peralta.
You fool!
You fool, Peralta.
Okay. What was the other thing you were going to do, Mike?
I was going to make a... I should have actually bought more reagents whilst I could. Can I make a potion of greater healing, please?
Sure thing.
I don't think I can even jazz it up a bit, really.
What, because it'd be too difficult?
No, not because it's too difficult, it's just I don't think I've got the stuff for it.
I mean,
do we have little breaks where we stop, or do we go, like, continuously all day?
I know you'd have little stops, yeah.
Can I try to see if there's any reagents I can harvest out
Sure.
in the wild?
Yeah, harvesting, yeah. Absolutely.
Kind of, so you were saying it's still quite tropical and...
Yes, so the locale will be... I would go with... I don't know if it's desert, but it's probably plains at the moment. Is it kind of... It's more arid. We'll go with mountains, actually, because you're kind of in a mountainous, like, arid area. Okay. Okay, where are you?
So it was the D100 then
Mountains.
D20.
That's it. So if you roll your D100 for me, please. higher the better.
92.
Very nice. Okay. I'm going to call that
Good.
good. Go for it. Now I need you to roll DC of 14.
Like double proficiency as well with this. My herbalism. It'll be herbalism kit I'll be using, right?
Yes.
That is. I mean, I rolled a 15, so it's going to be plus 8 at least, and plus 1 is survival. So
Nice.
plus 24.
So with the time that you spend, you find 2 uncommon reactive reagents for that 91, and then that huge. And that was half a day's worth of gathering as well.
Oh, okay. So is that 2 uncommon?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. The third day comes and goes, and you arrive at another inn. This one's set into what looks to be the beginning of a forest, but it's still quite arid.
We haven't seen a forest yet. This is the
No.
first time.
This is the first
on
time.
our adventures
Trees.
we've seen some trees. I am real excited
God,
for this.
can I hug
Can we
the
go
tree?
camping?
So they're quite
I could put up the
hardy.
dome and we could sleep under the stars.
If anyone wants to join me and Moxie, we're going camping.
Sure. Yeah, you can go out the back of the inn.
Should we find somewhere secluded? That sounds pretty wrong. But yeah, we're going to the woods slightly, not far enough that we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
there are bandits around.
Well,
so-
we can take some bandits. Actually, Eugene doesn't say that. we'll stay relatively close, but it'd be
yes,
nice to be
close
under some
enough,
trees. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's still arid, but like rocky. So very much like tangled brush with the odd very stubborn tree that's kind of like, pushing
I suppose
against.
this is the first time I've seen a tree since I was in Baraxis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the trees.
Cool. Anyone else staying outside?
I'll be inside then.
Okay. So you guys are you going to cook, or are you going to have the food at the tavern?
What are they
What are
named
they
for?
famous
Oh,
for?
famous
These guys are famous for ale.
Oh, we'll definitely get some ale.
Steak and ale pie?
Yes.
I was
It is
going to
an
do
ale and
like
pie,
beer
yeah.
battered something.
No, that's better. That's way better.
Beer battered whatever protein is available.
Beer batter's
Yeah.
super
All right.
right.
It's basically it's all just like mutton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beer battered mutton.
Beer
Cool.
battered mutton bites and some chips.
Cool. So you.
Oh, I've got fresh eggs so I can make fresh mayo.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You get a couple of eggs.
I love that every
Holton
place is like,
Peralta.
yeah, sure, you can cook.
No, but it's in the evening after they're like, you can do it as long as you clean down after the cook. So yeah. So you make beer battered lamb with some fresh eggs.
I've no idea if that'd be any good.
Leftover potatoes from their stuff as well. So you got some potatoes fried up. They're really good, salty, and the meat's nice. It's not,
And I make a new pasty for the next day. Maybe
Yeah.
like more of a Cornish pasty to use up more of
Bit
the
of lamb.
potatoes.
You said the ale.
Yeah. There you go.
nice, cool,
Yeah, like a steak and ale pasty.
perfect. Okay,
Oh, use the ale somehow.
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Am I scrying? Do you need me to scry?
Do you want it? Well, it was going to have to be earlier in the day because we can't do it later again because it's going to be the exact same thing.
Okay, well, it's already late, so...
You can do it now, or you can do it in the morning again, like tomorrow morning if you want.
I really
Don't
hope
do it
it's
early
the
in the
same
morning.
up.
It's going to be the exact same thing.
I will do one tonight, though.
You have a
I did just
30-minute
one.
window at like 1:30 in the afternoon.
When he goes up to piss.
I would like to scry on Aura, please.
Oh my god. Okay, well you know Aura.
Yeah, it's quite significantly lowered. Hang on.
What's that? -10?
-5 for familiar, and I also have the necklace he gave me, so I have possession as well, so it's -9.
Very nice.
Unless anyone has a body part of his.
Well, now that you mention it.
He did give me his finger.
Well, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we can say it was Aura if you'd rather, because I think that's what you'd prefer.
No, of course not.
Just get him a note
You
quick.
can also fail it voluntarily if it wants to be observed.
But
you
does he
wouldn't.
know it was you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're pretty confident. You sit down after dinner and you scry, and the spell fails.
He's not on the same plane.
Maybe.
He's dead.
Oh, maybe Aura's dead. Well, that has me worried. I'm like, I tried to scry on Aura.
Oh wait, you didn't want to scry on Tom again. I thought I'd give it a day just to recover.
So that's why you've been turning into Dom.
Yeah, I can.
What?
I can.
I would have said.
Yeah, okay.
I couldn't scry on Aura, so either he's in the edge, which isn't on the same plane of existence as us,
That would be a smart thing to assume.
or he's dead.
That would be a thing to assume.
That would be a thing
Not
to
to
assume.
assume that one.
Yeah.
So let's assume he made it.
Right, I'm going camping.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would have said like the group as well. Yeah, so Zapes wants to meet with me, but he says only alone, only me.
Well, that sounds really dodgy.
Yeah, it does a little bit, but I mean, Batista said to seek him out. I mean, I would trust Batista to not send me to someone that's going to murder me in the middle of on my own. So, yeah, I just want to let you know what.
Tell us exactly where you're going to go,
Yeah.
and if you don't come back in, how long do you need?
I have no idea.
4 hours.
Oh, I was going to say 20 minutes.
Well, I don't know how. Well, yeah, no. 2 hours.
Yeah.
We will come.
3.
find you.
I mean, we can always send sending. He just said away from everyone.
Oh,
You
that's
can
true.
send sending
Yeah.
so far that you can still we could be 3 million miles away and still be able to cast sending to her.
Can Zeal be invisible at will?
Yes, but he can only be invisible for an hour, and then I don't get to hang out with him for the rest of the day. Which is honestly, I hang out with him all day anyway. That's so funny.
Get away.
Because we could send Zeal with...
We absolutely can, but there are obviously ways to see through invisibility, and I just don't
That's
want her
true.
to get in any trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I do have sending prepared, so if you don't come back in an hour,
I can put you in the book as well if you want, if that's because that's more of a fail-safe, because we can do it as many times as we want.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
I'm already outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
I'll put up the dome when I'm done, because like I have to be inside the dome.
That's fine. I'm just going to sit outside in the dark. But it's actually probably quite peaceful in a way.
Yeah, it is beautiful out.
There's an owl.
There's an owl.
Reminds you of Aura.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I still have sending as prepared as well in case something happens. So
Are you going to do it this evening?
yes.
Okay. So, you spend a bit of time after dinner in the dome with Eugene, or does it have to be? Do you have to be in there?
I have to be in there, but like I could put the dome. It will go down when I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. So Eugene knows that you're going away for a while. Does he?
Gonna crack open a beer.
Cool. So you're just out in the open at this point then, without the dome, just under the stars, tree.
I might
Out
go
in
in
the
at that.
open, not shaded from any bandits that might be walking around. You're just out there.
I'm quite small.
They'll never
like, get
find
away.
you.
You have the best of intentions, and then you're like, "This is scary."
Yeah. So I have like a beer and I'm like, well.
You hear like
Just
one
sit
breaking
outside.
tree, like a breaking branch, and you're like, "What? That's it. I'm done."
You lean up to the tree like, just me and you. Anyway, this is creepy. I'm going inside. Okay.
Maybe sat near some ants. Like, yeah, no.
Okay. So as it gets late and you guys other people are bedding down, you've told everyone you're going into the plains, as it were,
Yes.
to the arid kind of area.
Yeah, not like an hour's walk away, but far enough away that you could be considered
Yeah,
alone, I guess.
sure. You walk for a good kind of 10 minutes and you can still see the light of the inn, but it's very far away. And you've moved up a kind of rise, and there is the odd bony tree that's gnarled
Bony
and stubborn. And there are even some small cactuses here, shrubs, and you just kind of make your way across the very arid, rocky ground. But you're always keeping an eye on the inn. And
Yeah. Also, like at this point, I would have my skellies animated inside my ring
Cool.
all the time now.
oh, okay, nice. Okay, and you have how many have you got in there?
2, because he destroys
Yes.
a load of my bones. So.
Yeah. They died in action. You think you're far enough away. You're good, probably a mile. You're looking at the distance you've walked to the inn, but you can still see it. The fire's inside. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and find someone to sit down, get the bones out. I said, yeah, and the message here. Okay, I'm alone. I think.
Yes,
It's one
and as you
bandit.
place the bones down into a shape, they kind of go and they snap into place, almost like magnetic, and you feel your voice reverberating through it, and back through that you hear, yes. And then the connection fades, and there's a very slight change in pressure that you maybe wouldn't notice if you weren't so alert and, very kind of aware of your surroundings. There's an ever so slight change in pressure that just presses on your eardrums for a moment, and out from behind a shrub and a treed area walks this figure in rags and a mask of just canvas over the face and a hood up. He approaches slowly, and you can see that the swathes of fabric that cover him are just a mess of salt encrusted from the sea, and he wears one hand in a very thick black glove, and the other one a much more kind of a normal like riding glove or something like that. But this other one is large, like a mitten almost, like a smith's glove. Hello.
Hi, pleasure to meet you in the face. Face to face, yeah.
In the face, love it.
Yes.
My face.
You said you had much to teach me.
I do, yes. But first, tell me what happened after the ball.
This was a while ago.
So Xethir turned up, and he killed Duke de Biles.
Right.
And then he left. I mean, how much more do you want to know? Want to know more about Xethir? About our dealings with him?
I know enough about Xethir. You have dealings with him as well. Yes.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say so. Yeah.
And he sits down on the kind of fragmented rock. Just moves well. Doesn't move like an old man. I was gone for a time, so I apologize if you sought me out, and I was silent. I know the curator through old contacts. What do you want of your magic?
I guess to be more powerful with my spellcraft. It's necromancy is not openly taught in the cities, so it's hard to come across new spells, and I have worked on one for myself, and then do the ring, and bamf out 2 skeletons from the ring.
Good. That's smart.
Yeah, and I can't just go walking around with them down the street. It might draw attention.
That is the problem with necromancy. But the talent is not lost on me. Sit with me. Place on your mask.
Sit down, put on the mask.
Okay, so when you place your mask on, it's obviously around you see nothing, but Zapes, you take a glance at him, unintending, but his life thread that normally in people is vibrating. It is still, but it's almost like a guitar string that's waiting to be plucked, whereas in other people it's much more vibrant. And you haven't seen it in living people before, actually. That's a good point. You've kind of noticed it in others, but here, without any dead people around to try and resurrect and to speak to with that thread, it's just you in this thread. And you he says, you see it, the thread.
Yes, I do. Yeah. I mean, only with the mask though, not without. But yeah.
Yes. The mask was once the eyes of a graven, yes. Who could speak and see with the lives lived and lives yet to live. And he kind of reaches out, touches it with his thinner glove. Use it now, but feel the echoes, don't just see them. The mask helps. But close your eyes and try and sense it in other places, in the things around us. The life thread, the echo in the dead. Those threads, those echoes exist in all things. 1 million miniature heartbeats in the grass, the rocks are thrumming. Try it.
I tried it. I tried to listen for what he describes.
Okay, roll an intelligence check, as that is your spellcrafting skill.
18 plus 5, 23.
Very nice. So you feel it. After a while, you close your eyes, and without the mask, it's difficult. You wouldn't be able to sense it in Zapes. But then after a while, there's a faint vibration, almost a heartbeat, almost like distant horses. And you're like, for a moment, you think, oh, the horse is coming, but it's not. It's a warbling. And you feel it around you, and then it breaks. And you kind of look around, and you can tell that you heard it.
I felt something then.
Good. Keep practicing.
Is it easier without distractions?
Yes. Which is one reason I wanted to meet you alone. This is the key to growth in necromancy, is understanding life. We draw it, and we use it. And the worst of us dominate it. Necromancy is not a dark art, but it is wielded by those with dark intent. And he stands. I will meet you again, and I will tell you about myself. But I need you to do something first. In order to progress your magic is not numbers, it's not writing, artificing and alchemy come closer, and then arriving closer still to numbers. But maybe the purest form of writing there is, arriving. But spellcrafting is more like painting. Capturing the essence of a tornado on a page in the hope that when you next read it, its feelings will flow through you once again. Necromancy is the same, except in what we craft, our lives. To wield lives, we must master our own. And you have grown the last months, the last year. But what you must understand is one thing, and one thing alone, in order to master your own life. What do you want above all else? Figure that out, and then summon me again. And he goes to leave. One thing. Takes his glove off, the big glove, and underneath it is another glove that's much tighter to the skin.
Keep going.
And underneath that is and in this fleshy hand of almost grey skin, you see cracks appearing along his fingers where his skin flexes, and through that an ethereal blue leaks through. And he presses the finger that's already bleeding from the movement. He holds it forward. A spell book. Can I see it?
Yes, I suppose so, yeah. And hold it out to him.
Okay. Presses his finger to it. You can please pick a necromancy spell of 3rd level or lower that you do not know, and you can add it to your book.
Ooh. Cool. Okay, do you need to do that now, or?
No, you don't have to do it right this moment. They just pick it when you're like he imbues it into the spell, but a parting gift and a meeting gift, I suppose. Puts his glove back on, skin kind of peeling.
Does that hurt? Is all?
Yes. Remember what I said, and then summon me. And he moves off and goes behind a tree, and then just doesn't appear behind as he leaves. Okay.
As Moxie leaves, does he just like run?
Yeah. He just...
Really quiet.
Okay. Yeah. Go back to Eugene. Yeah. Put up the dome.
Cool.
Oh, you have to come and get me. I went inside. You think I'm still there, but you see I got scared.
Yeah, look around. Oh God! Did they take it? Did they take Eugene? Run inside. Oh, thank God, you're still here.
Of course. Oh,
Yeah, just
I came in because I was. It's not that cold, is it?
No, it's quite nice.
It was too hot.
Yes. Yes. That.
okay. Yeah. You still on the dome?
Yes, that would be much safer. I mean, practical, just in case it rains.
More temperate.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Put up the dome. Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys go to sleep under the stars. Everyone else probably drifting off at this point.
Which sounds real romantic, but I got quite drunk.
Okay. Sleep comes to you, and you wake up again, knock on the door from the driver. The fourth day, hopefully the last full day of travel. And everyone, please do your rolls. You know the drill now. Training chickens, training for cards.
Freya, enhance ability or no on this one?
It's the last day.
You've got another day tomorrow, but this is the last full one to an inn.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh, thank God. 16 on the chicken.
Very
Add
nice.
5. Oh no, you don't need this.
Oh, I don't need it this time,
you
no.
go.
But thank you.
That's 3 successes and 1 failure. You only need 2 more days, and then you have a trained chicken.
Cluck.
He doesn't cluck. He just cluck.
Yeah. Also,
Cluck.
also, are you training it? You're training it to cluck when it sees new people, right?
Yeah.
It's just gonna cluck all the time over the city.
When you get to the city, it's gonna be a nightmare.
It's all right. We'll put a little hat on it. We'll put a
Towel over a cage over it.
Yeah.
You give it one of those falcon hoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna find him a cute little falcon hood. Her.
Is that what they're called? They're hoods?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I know what you mean.
But I'm gonna get with like diamantes and stuff.
They're bejazzled.
Vajazzle! What's going on her head?
Okay.
I also just wanted to get her a little cowboy hat.
Oh my God.
One of them with a falcon hood, and one of them with Hulk's gonna have the falcon hood, and Peralta's gonna have the cowboy hat.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Is it any necromancy? Or is it just wizard necromancy spells, or any necromancy spell?
Wizard, I guess.
Cool.
I didn't write, but I mean, yeah. Because
I mean, that's like all the spells
There's a lot.
anyway.
I don't get inflict wounds, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
So
you
level
do.
3 and below.
No, it's a cleric.
Oh, it's hand loaded.
Yeah,
Sorry.
still taking this time.
Freya,
Yes.
roll for your card trick, please.
I roll. Oh, hang on.
Are you on... No, you're all on successes right now, aren't you? You haven't failed yet.
Yeah.
So this is for the number 4.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
That's another.
Yeah, that's gotta add an
that's gotta be
extra.
another
That's 2 in a
Freya.
row.
I reckon you finished early. So you've
I've got
mastered
this
the trick a
down.
day early.
I'm going to try it on every single person here, including
Yeah.
the driver,
You can now do it. So yeah.
reliably.
Yes.
They're like, are you magic or something? And I'm like,
Yes.
Yes, I actually am. As well. Oh, amazing. You got onto it a day early. There we go.
at lunchtime, I would like to describe.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? On Dom. Okay.
You hear a squeaking noise.
Oh, swear.
So it was at -7.
Yep.
That's rubbish. Okay. So you begin the spell.
I'm like, oh god, I don't want to like.
Yeah.
Like doing it through your eye. Like,
The scrying orb blinks open, and you can see it's kind of like lunchtime, afternoon, and you're actually in a dark area. It's very shaded and dim, and you can see that you're in an alley beside a building. The sounds of metal clanging on metal, of hooves.
He's on the move.
It sounds like you're next to a factory. The sounds that are going on. The smog clots the view, but you can see the figure you know is Dom next to someone who looks smaller, hooded, smoking. They kind of see the light from his cigarette. And you hear one of them speaking. You think it's Dom. This could be very important. People I care about. Brent told me you could access this. Can you or can't you? I'm done waiting. And the guy goes, I can. Just wait. You'll get what you want. And then they start talking about general shit. But Dom seems pretty annoyed and he goes, I'm back tomorrow. I'm not waiting anymore. And he leaves the alleyway. With that, you see him go off into the smog of the afternoon. It's much brighter, but this place is just soot in the air, and that's what you see.
Communicate that back.
is there any, like, can you see when he moves what factory it is? Is there any distinguishing features to be able to work out where that place is?
What you do see is that he walks into an open square that looks like you could probably pin it if you're there. Right. But the what you do see around is just lots of ramshackle buildings. It's like the Plaza District, but just awful and just crammed together. But you think that you'd be able to pinpoint that square if you were there. Okay. So where were we? You guys ticking off stuff again?
Have I done a full day?
You'll have done full days every day, yeah, as long as that's what you're doing, absolutely.
I'll do another day of research. So
another day of research. Very nice, tick that off. And we've done... Have you done your chicken roll?
I did at the start, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did you?
Wait,
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is the last day, is it?
No, one more day after. Okay. So... What? It's fine.
For me, it's the DM doing a TPK.
I get to use my minis.
So, the penultimate day of travel commences or continues, and the miles roll by. The escarpments and the arid patches of stubborn trees give way to evergreen forests. As you enter the
I'm going outside again.
As you enter the green ring proper around lunchtime.
Yeah.
And you see thickly stacked trees.
Smelling the air.
The tree trunks like mossy matchsticks lining the road at each side. The smell, like warming pine needles, fills the air. And after the kind of day, in the afternoon, you're in sort of much deeper forest, and the dark either side of you, it's like you hit a threshold of moisture, and suddenly forest just appears.
Finding amongst the moistness.
Yeah.
Within the moist.
Yeah.
I have become moist.
But the smell of the forest is intoxicating, and it's nowhere near as dry. The dust that seems clinging to your sweaty kind of hands at the end of the day are almost covered in that kind of road dust, nowhere near as bad. But
oh, don't! I want to enjoy the forest.
It gets a bit muddy. It's just a bit muddy. That's all. It's fine.
Great mud masks.
Yeah. And this is that you realise towards the end of the day that this is the first time you've had to travel this late into the day, and you can hear the muttering of the driver. He's like, the sun gets a bit low, throws shadows across the road. The driver's kind of like, you can tell he's anxious. He's like, it's not far now. And as you round a corner, you see what?
I was going to say I just want to get my sword out just in case.
Yeah. I mean, you round the corner and the sun is still up, but it's getting low, and you see a fallen tree that blocks the road.
Of course.
Classic.
Cool.
There are people
Sure.
surrounding it with axes, breaking it up.
Yeah.
There it is. There it fucking is.
And you see among them is a soldier in a sweeping cloak that was once white, but it's stained at the edges by
Does it
road
look like
dust.
a real soldier or a fake soldier?
Yeah, he looks pretty real. You turn around the corner, he sees you and holds his hand up. He's olive-skinned, human. He has a silver pauldron on one shoulder and a mirror-like plate on the centre of his chest that Freya recognises as an Apatheos keeper. And he sees you.
Murder a keeper.
Oh no, we should not do
I'm
that.
kidding.
I'll get the kneecaps.
He approaches. He says something to the men at the tree who are kind of hacking at branches, trying to cut this tree up. And he approaches.
Detect thoughts.
Huh?
Detect thoughts.
Sure. This is a very stern man with very regimented. His mind is as regimented as you imagine his quarters would be, but there is a streak of frustration, but you can't quite pin why.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very trained mind. He approaches. Hail. As you can see, there is a fallen tree that is blocking the way. I'm Quentin Card. He looks among you all. Where are you headed, may I ask?
Talbennery.
Ah, not far now. Where do you come from?
Where did we come from?
Delnori.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of Freya being like, I can tell. Where
It's been like 4 or 5 days.
Very well. While we wait, let me do some work. Check on travellers. Apatheos work, of course. And he looks at you, Freya. Are you all
Do you want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
spellcasters among you? Do you have any?
Yes.
Oh.
Very well. I would like to see your...
Yeah, do you want a hand with this tree?
Thank you for the offer. Once I can see your papers, well, maybe I'll take you up.
I hand over my papers.
Okay.
My
It was made by
envelope.
Kaz.
My envelope.
Yes, your envelope. It was made by Kaz, and her stuff
Holt
is very
is
good.
clucking away.
He is. Yeah, you get...
He's losing his
Cluck, 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 cluck.
At what stage, does a new person become not new?
A minute.
I mean,
Oh, that's
yeah,
too
probably
much
about
for
a
the
minute.
chicken. If once it's seen them, it's seen them. These chickens are... There's
stop
no
now.
object permanence to a chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks over the envelope and checks the seal, which is obviously in the crest of Juness. Thank you.
Bless you.
Oh, should I go next to my actual legit one?
Sure.
Hers is also actually legit.
Yeah.
Is it like Moxie's is?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I hand over the papers.
This is a legit one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not him, that was me.
This is a legit one, right?
Thank you, Alchemist. And very nice. Hands it back. Anyone else?
I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Very well.
I handle the chickens.
I'm just here for the chickens.
I gave him mine as well.
Oh, I see. I thought I was gonna make you roll a deception check. Okay, very nice. This is a Kazaria special, right? Thank you. Hands it.
I've still got Detect Thoughts running. Has he clocked all of them as being real?
He hasn't looked at them properly. That's what you gather. You gather he isn't really taking it. Thank you. Are you travelling alone?
I've got these 2 chickens.
Yeah, he seems shifty to
Does he
me.
seem legit? I know what the.
Roll an insight check.
Can I as well with anything from advantage from being in his fucking
Yeah.
brain?
Roll. Okay. Yeah. Let's give you advantage. Roll an insight with advantage.
I got 23.
Okay.
Probably not going to beat a 23. I can't beat a 23 unless I crit. Which I don't. That's 14.
Okay. Well,
I'm in his head.
You're in his head, and the 23. Yes, there is something odd about him. However, in your dealings with Apatheos in the past, you know they go through some pretty traumatic shit when they're younger. So they basically get their soul fractured, and part of it goes into an esp, which you see crawling on his shoulder, which is a lizard.
Is it normal for them to be like dealing with shit like trees on the road?
Road closures.
No.
What brings you out here?
Patrols, mainly.
Do they normally travel in groups or on their own? I guess we saw that other one on its own, didn't we?
Are you asking him?
No. I mean,
You want to do a magic trick? Can I, whilst this conversation's going on, can I just have a look into like the woods and see if I can see anyone?
Sure.
You can see this.
Roll a perception.
Well, yeah, obviously there's the main group, but just
How
anyone
many are over
away.
there?
You see 5 of them around the tree trunk.
Yeah, so just anybody apart from, that's not
Sure.
around the tree. Just
Roll a perception check.
Nah, it's like a 9.
It's getting darker, and the trees are so thick now that the forest is actually, the canopy itself is very dark. Because you asked him why he was out there. You're a cleric.
yes.
Where does your allegiance lie?
With the goddess Juness. I was going to say her. I can't remember the phrases. I came up with phrases.
Yes, you did. It's been a while.
I say one of them, like one of the endearing terms for Juness.
Sure. Very well.
magnificent.
Have you seen anything on your way? Anything strange? Any other carriages behind you that seem to be stalking you? Anything like that?
No, it's been
I feel the
quiet.
strangest thing we've seen, to be totally honest with you.
She has chickens.
He smiles at that. He smiles at that.
I think
Good.
there's a big coach of, mercs on the way back there. They were coming quite quickly behind us.
Oh, there was leaving just after.
Yeah, they left
They
about-
were setting off to leave as we left.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
with the sausages.
Either one of you can roll with advantage, or you can roll
I
both.
would like a sentinel to roll twice.
25.
Okay. Is that so?
Yeah.
Well then, we better be quick about this, right? Looks round at the tree. I would kindly ask you to hand over all of your gold, your precious items.
Can I cast an X snap?
Okay, if we're going to do that, we're going to roll initiative immediately. 20 to 25.
22.
Very nice. 15 to 20. Oh no! 5 to 10.
9.
Okay, so we got a 9 and an 8. And 0 to 5.
4 as well.
Okay. Ahmaya, you with your...
I'm sorry, I got 5. Sorry, I forgot my initiative was 2.
Oh, okay, so it's just Moxie on 4.
Sorry, Will.
You with your sword already out and on edge, and Holt was like... And you're like, hang on a minute, I trust this chicken.
With my life.
And you drew your sword.
Yes.
Okay. What he says as initiative begins,
Yeah.
it was kindly hand over your gold and your precious items. And when he says that, the men at the trees turn, but they're not acting. They just turn, holding axes. Some of them
menacing.
have crossbows that they start to pull out from concealment.
So I was seeing if they were further down the initiative. Maybe
yeah,
don't run towards them because I might be doing an AoE.
Can I
Yes.
You can take this guy.
I go, what the fuck is that? And pointing the other way. So the group turns away, and then I would like to stab the man.
Okay.
A dragon!
Well, to try and distract them would be an action. So
Yeah.
you can try and distract them, or you can attack the man.
Oh, I can't do both.
And you do know, and I'm not gonna, I don't want you to spoil an action. They probably won't fall for it.
Okay.
Could you do like
I don't want to, they might, but oh my god, what was that?
action?
It may not work.
Yeah.
I don't want you to burn an action for it if it doesn't work, basically.
Okay, I'm just going to use Fighting Spirit to give myself advantage on my attack.
Am I never outside?
Yeah. I'm going to use Fighting Spirit and basically just attack the guy that is right there.
Cool, very nice. So you get your extra hit points.
Yeah.
And you're attacking.
That is a 20, not natural.
Hits.
Okay, so that's only a 7 slashing, but then because I attacked, I get to do it again.
Very nice.
That is 24 to hit.
That
and
hits.
Then 7 plus 8 is 15.
Okay, what was the total on those two? So you got 15 then, the previous?
22 total.
22.
Thank you.
The first one. Okay, very nice. So the sword flashes as you leap from the carriage, and he almost catches the first strike. And you can tell that he draws his longsword immediately, and he almost catches the first strike, but you're just too quick. And you slide it down, slicing the chainmail off the side of his pauldron. And then the second hit, you go for hit the side of his hip, and you cut through where the plate joins. And he seems surprised, and he takes a step back. And on his go,
surprised motherfucker.
on his go,
We're well hard.
all right. He stabs his sword into the ground, but he still has his hand on it. I'm not gonna fight all of you.
What?
He shoves his hand into the sword into the dirt.
I was ready!
That was easy.
He looks around at you, Freya, the clerics he recognizes. Fucking.
Should we take their gold?
Yeah.
Kill me if you want. But leave that lot spare. They don't know who I am. They think I'm some bullshit holy knight.
And who are you?
I'm Apatheos. I'm a keeper. Scratches Valor's, the lizard is called Valor. He scratches it.
And Apatheos might fall into banditry.
You could say the same thing about the Apatheos. They've become nothing but a tool for the crown. They have no independence. You should know this, cleric. Our left hand. The left hand is the leader of the keepers in the way that the conduct is the leader of the choruses. Our left hand is in the pocket of the crown table.
You've heard of something going down in the city? Rumours?
He kind of looks over all of you. We're still saying initiative at the moment. Unless you guys have decided you're not going to kill him.
Oh no, I'll let everyone decide for themselves.
Because you have the
We are on a roll.
Round
I got
two.
one.
I mean, I'm not putting my sword away. I'm standing next to him. Like, I know he's put his sword down, but
Okay.
if he's gonna come for Larolith and my chickens,
Also, does his thoughts process track with what he's saying?
Good point.
I do. Yeah.
Yes. There is he's of two minds. One side is regimented and absolutely resolute, and the other side is despair, given up. He is a definition of an oath breaker. He looks at what you just said about the capital. They have let some sect back into the Apatheos, and that was when I knew it was going to shit.
What sect is this?
It is the antithesis of a god.
Is it the unanointed?
Yes. We keepers are neutral.
There it is.
He thumps his plate. We keepers are neutral. We shed our faith of one to share it among all, and this is how they treat us. They hand over honorary tasks. This unanointed, the antithesis of a god. How can a secular cult police divine magic? It is corrupt to its core. It is driven by men and not gods, and I am done with it. And so you can kill me. And he leaves his sword and takes his hand off it, rings as it's stabbed into the floor. Kill me. I'm done.
Or, how about this for an alternative? We try and fix it?
He's so deadpan.
How many people have you come across on the road who've heard of the unanointed?
None.
So maybe we could do you a little solid and you could come and help us out. We'll deal with the anointed. We'll try and get you no longer maybe an oathbreaker, perhaps.
You'll get some good food as well.
You'll get some really great food. Plus,
And
like,
maybe
why
some
are you
sweets.
doing banditry, my guy?
I'm not very good at it.
So, like, why are you here?
Why don't you do
Why
something
don't you
you're
just
good
go home?
I wouldn't say I am a bandit.
You're hanging out with bandits. Also, I'm really mad.
Demanded we give you gold.
That's banditry 101.
You could do
Have
anything.
you been fucking up all of the carriages that are on the way to Delnori at the moment? Because you guys are rude.
No. No, I have not done any. You are my first, and you seemed wealthy. And
No.
Do you know Ilram?
Yeah.
What's he doing today?
How's Ilram?
How does he spend his Sundays?
Captain Ilram
He's a captain.
is a sanctimonious prick.
I would agree with that, yeah. That's a fair assessment.
Is he in on this?
Ilram,
On the cult stuff.
on the unanointed.
Anointed,
yep.
No. None of
So
us
we can
are.
still be friends.
Well, does that mean that there are many keepers that feel as you do?
Also, if it's been less than a minute, I'm still in his head.
Okay. I would say probably after this conversation it will reach a minute. There will be others who feel the same as me. But they are loyal, and I am not.
Junas forgives all who walk the path of the light.
That sounds like something a cleric would say. I don't say that out loud.
You're strange for a cleric of Junas.
I am.
She's
a
an
very
eccentric.
good one. You've
So
only met
she's
bad
Junas's favourite princess.
Not incorrect.
Amazing.
Junas told me so herself. So
Put some respect on the fucking name.
It's kind of rude to tell someone they're strange as well.
You have clearly not met many friends. Many clear
Yeah, you're right,
clerics of
I've
Junas.
One's enough.
should we remove this tree?
Yes.
Did you fell this yourself?
Yes.
Fell. Nice one.
Thank you.
Everyone looks
Wait a
at
minute.
Ahmaya.
The guys at the tree are like, boss, what's going on? Are we taking them? And he's like, no.
We do.
Shall we take?
In fact, just get on with actually cutting the tree down and we'll remove it. And he's like, what about just do it?
If you guys hurry up, we'll give you like
A little.
10 silver each.
Yeah.
They hear that and they're like, Freya, you're the only one with really high perception, so you see, as they're like chopping the tree down, a few of them are like a bit more enthusiastic than others. And you see that his sun's got quite low now, it's almost setting, and it's putting really dark shadows over one half of the road. And it covers about half of the people on the road of these guys chopping this tree. And you see in what looks like another one come out of the tree line. And it
The
is
actual bandit.
The actual bandits.
it is it looks like similar height to a person, and then it kind of fully stands up to about 7 foot, and it's this pale and thin ape-like creature that has
We found Bigfoot.
shadows that cling to it, and in a flash that you barely see, it slices through about 3 of the bandits. On its head are antlers, bloodied. They sway with shredding cloth and skin. It swipes these huge curved claws, and it screams. And I need to roll those attacks quickly.
I was getting quite fond of those guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, at least you're saving money.
Yeah.
It scythes through 3. It scythes through 3 of the bandits completely, holding them, its claws through them, and it withdraws them. So it claws through 2 of them, and it screams, and it sounds like it has the voice of about 3 different people, a woman, a child. This kind of several voices emanate from it. It's absolutely horrific. Yes, Sentinel is your go.
Can you make an intelligence save for me, please?
Intelligence save, 18.
Okay, you still take half.
Still we got.
Great.
Still dice and play here.
I just rolled exactly the same.
Oh. Okay, so you're not incapacitated, but you do still take half of this. 20. You take 10 psychic damage.
10 psychic damage, very nice.
That's it.
Very nice. Okay, you see it kind of snap its head towards you, and it turns. This kind of horrible. It is like an ape, but a skull-like with very tight skin and these antlers with the shredded remains of carts and people swaying from them. It is its go. It got an immediate attack. Is it its go? Yes, it is. Couldn't see it through there. It is among. So it's killed 3 of them. There are 2 left. It's within dim light, or almost darkness, and you see it withdraw the claws from the first creatures, and in a swirl of what looks like it pulling shadows up from the floor, it disappears.
Sorry, it does take an extra 2 damage. I did not realise it was...
Extra 2?
I didn't realise it was 8d6, not 7d6. I'm very sorry.
No worries. What seems to pull the shadows up from the ground itself, it disappears, and the shadows themselves slice out at the remaining 2 bandits, and they take enough damage that they fall to pieces over the tree, and it has disappeared.
What is that?
I don't know.
Insight check.
I mean, it is. That was its go. It's Eugene's go.
So I'm gonna.
In fact, I'll tell you what. Before you tell me,
the
I'm gonna get that.
So can we see the shadows?
So the shadows whirled around the tree there. You can see the felled tree. So there are lots of bodies around there now. And the shadows at the moment extend about sort of 5 to 10 feet out from the right-hand side of the tree line. And obviously the shadows in the trees itself, they're very thick. So at the moment, the creature has gone, it's disappeared. So, what are you doing, Eugene? What's up?
So I guess I'll move to the side a little bit into the foliage. Okay. And I'm gonna get out some sherbet, some green sherbet, and blow and cast Fairy Fire in a 20-foot cube where
nice.
It was. Obviously, it may not be there still, but we'll give it a go, and it'll be a Dexterity 17.
Sure. The sherbet rains down like snow and lands over the tree and the bodies, and you do not see the creature there.
Fair enough.
It seems to have disappeared from that location.
Cool. Worth a go. That's my go.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hang on. Just give me 1 second. I just want to check something. No, yeah, that's my go.
Very well. Okay. Who is up next? Moxie.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yeah, wave the ring, and then my 2 skellies are going to pop out beside me.
Very nice.
Then, so that's my action. Then bonus action, I'll tell them to just attack anything that comes within range and that they can see.
Very well.
That aren't the 2
Yeah.
All the chickens.
Chickens. Please don't hurt the
Please don't hurt
chickens.
the chickens.
Holt clucks. He's the one who sees the skeletons.
That's so good.
Is Laralith just sitting in the coach with the chickens?
Yes, at the moment, yes.
Guarding them.
And the driver is also hiding in the coach.
Yep.
And the coach is behind the skeletons at the moment. Okay. Top of the round. Amaya, you're up.
Can I hold my action until I see the monster thing? And then, if and when I do I have a knife or something? Yeah, hold my action so that as soon as I see it, I throw my throwing knife.
Okay, so you're holding that. So when the moment you see it, you're going to throw the knife.
Yep.
Very well. Okay. It is the knight's go. Or his name. Fucking forgotten already. Quentin. He slams. He grabs his sword out of the ground and slams his fist into his chest, and he does an aspect ability, and he's going to avoid you guys. But any enemy that he sees within 3 feet, or any enemy that is in 30 feet of him, must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or they will be frightened. It may have worked, it may not. He slams his fist into his chest, and speaks some kind of words that sound Basilman Elvish to you and holds his sword ready.
What did he say?
He said.
And is it a surprise to hear him speak Basilman Elvish?
No, not really. I wouldn't say so. A lot of the old texts are in Basilman Elvish as well. He says, by the benign light of the all. Okay, end of his go. Freya, you're up.
I would like to... Okay, I'm going to stand up next to this guy. Next to the knight, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Cool.
So all the little fishies come out and kind of swirl around us, and they are 15 feet around me.
Very nice.
So it should cover Sentinel, Eugene, and Ahmaya.
Yes, that's right. Okay, cool. And the moment they enter it, they take damage.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, the fish is glimmering around Freya, like swimming in a school. Cool. Sentinel.
I'm going to hold my action because he goes straight after me, right? I'll hold...
What was that, sorry?
He goes straight after me, right?
Yes.
So I'll hold my turn. I'll do hold Eldritch Blast.
Very well. Okay, so the moment you see it. Okay, cool. It is the creature's turn, and you see it
I'll move
emerge.
forward like a little bit as well.
Sure thing, yeah. You see it emerge the moment that it steps out of the shadows.
Fuck!
Oh, cool.
Right onto Eugene.
I throw.
It's in my thing.
It is, so it'll take, what is it, a save?
Yep, it's a wisdom save.
Very well.
It's 3d8.
That's 19.
Yeah, I get half. Can I get Zeal's help on my attack?
You can if he is within 5 feet of them, so that he's
Was it
just
them
acting
or
as
me?
of them.
Nope.
Because then he can act as like a distraction effectively.
I
What's
rolled
the
an
damage?
11, so it's half of that.
Okay.
Radiant.
Radiant, very well. 5 years.
15 plus 9, so 24. And
To hit.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
And an 18.
Damage.
No,
that's the
18
other
to
hit. That hits.
It's just 10 on the first one, and
Cool.
8 plus 5.
13.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, and an extra 4 bludgeoning on the first one as well.
Awesome. Okay, damn. That's a lot of damage. Yes.
My throwing knife
Your throwing knife does go off as
went
well.
off. I'm using Fighting Spirit again. Got a natural 20.
Fighting Spirit gives you...
Advantage on attack rolls until the end of my current turn.
Oh, wow, okay. Damn.
So that was a natural 20. So 4. 4 plus 1, 5 plus 6, 11 damage. And then I can go again because extra attack.
So you lose the knife at the moment. It's in it.
Spanner.
You're throwing a spanner. That first one was the knife. And
First
now
one was
you're
the
throwing-
knife.
Oh, you're now throwing the spanner.
Now is the spanner,
Right.
which is 18 plus 9 to hit. So,
Hits.
yeah. So then 2 plus 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he emerges from the shadows.
Damage is damage.
Yeah, it is. Oh, hang on.
Unless it's damage.
Non-magical does not do as much damage. So the first blade flies through the air and slices into it, and it screeches with the horrible overlapping voices. The spanner bounces off of it and doesn't seem to do as much damage.
Don't throw spanners, guys.
Okay, so it emerges as if part of the shadows from the canopy emerges.
Skelly's natural 1 on the first one, and then a 10 on the second
Misses.
one. Yeah, cool.
So the rain of like the arrows, it emerges as if made from the shadows. Immediately wades into the fishes and starts like scouring it, and then 2 Eldritch blasts. They seem to damage as well. God, I've got it's one of these things with lists. That's fine. And then finally, the knife from Ahmaya slices into its side, digging in, and the spanner bounces off. And after all this wave of attacks, it finally gets to Eugene.
Oh.
And it is going to make
Sorry, you can tank
2
it.
claw attacks on you, Eugene. That's a 27
Yeah, that hits.
and a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
It's also only within 10 feet of you, Eugene, so I'm going to just say it's... Actually, that's fine. I'm happy with it being there for now. It didn't realise all those attacks were going to fly at it. Okay, for the first attack, that is 25 points of damage.
First attack.
Of piercing damage as the first claw slices into your shoulder. I need you to make a strength, maybe athletics or acrobatics check because it tries to grapple you with that.
Great.
Do a flip.
What's going to be higher? I mean, acrobatics is +2, so that's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Eugene did do a flip.
So you feel the first claw grip.
The momentum
and try
of
and
the
pull you.
hit.
It tries to pull you forward, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And you like pull yourself off of it. The second attack is not as good. That's 40. Oh no, I'm out of that. 18 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And it's trying to try and grapple you again with that attack.
No, the 20.
That is an 18.
That's enough. So it pulls the claws free of you.
I'm a slippery bastard.
Okay, and it attempts to make the hide action because it is as a bonus action. It is in shadow. It is in shadow.
I am literally right in front of it.
Yeah, it's still its movement, so it's going to dash off to your right into the canopy.
Can I take an opportunity attack?
You can indeed.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had to do one of these before.
Shank it.
With a hammer.
I threw away my hammer.
Go for its kneecaps.
There's a spanner next to it if you want that.
I'm sure I have a dagger.
Yeah, you probably do.
Because I can't use cantrips and stuff. That's a feat, right? You
Yeah.
take to-
Yes.
So, I'm gonna just use. I can't use my crossbow, can I?
Not as a.
No, right,
as
just
a-
dagger.
Melee.
You can get that as a feat.
16.
Miss it. That hits. That hits.
Cool.
Just.
That's false to 6 points.
6.
Piercing
You
damage.
see that it doesn't do as much damage as possible. The kind of knife digs in and the skin is tough. This horrible, like skull-like pate of this is almost like a gorilla with skin that's been pulled tight and it has these horrible antlers. Okay, it moves into the forest. It's going to go roughly 20 feet that way, and it is going to attempt the hide action. Anyone that can see it, which is pretty much everyone, is its contested perception checks. So I need you to try and beat its yeah.
Come on.
Didn't do too good.
roll shitty, don't
Because
roll
Deal's
shitty.
on me, do I still get advantage with my perception check? Or does he
Yes,
accept it?
that makes sense.
I
Because you
mean,
can
I rolled
point him out.
shitty. So I'm not actually going to be able to see it.
Okay, what do we got?
Can I have Ansel help me with that?
Okay. When it comes to those kind of checks, that's fine. 12. Okay.
14.
14.
12.
12. 4.
18?
18. It disappears. The only person that can see it is Ahmaya.
Where is it, Maya?
You can take an. What I was going to say, you can take an action to accurately point it out. You can give people vague directions. The moment that you attack it and it emerges, everyone will see it again. But to make it aware, everyone else can try and attack it. It will just be, you'll be guessing the location of it, basically.
Fireball would do pretty good, though.
So,
Set the forest on fire! No fire!
so it's not there, basically. You don't think. That's
Well,
where
I
you
know
last.
it's there.
Yeah, that's where you last saw it. Ahmaya, you can see it somewhere around there as well. Okay, that's the end of its go.
That's what fireball's for.
They're all dead.
There's 2 of them, right?
No.
You said there were 3.
Yeah, then he
They're
immediately
dead.
killed
Yeah.
Oh, did he? I
him.
missed that
They
bit.
died. One of them got cut to bits. Eugene,
Oh, great.
you're up, buddy.
The girl I can't-
Fireball!
It's taken a lot of damage.
Could do this actually, since Maya can see it. Yeah, this might be fun.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. How do you want to play this? Because we don't really know that Ahmaya can see the.
No, you don't know. So you can't see it. You have no idea where it is. You don't.
Because I
have
was going
time.
to cast a spell on Maya, but then equally.
Yeah, no. I mean, you guys. It's up to you how. I mean, I would rather you didn't meta it. No one knows that Ahmaya can see it, so you individually are like, I've lost it. I don't know where it is. Yeah. You could take an action. You could use an action to try and ask Ahmaya where it is. You could probably do that with a free action, but she wouldn't be able to accurately tell you where it is until her go.
Would you
to take
believe
an
me
action.
if I said I was going to cast this on Ahmaya at the start of combat?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I generally was until then.
Oh, I'm not going to police
Yeah.
it. If you were, like, I'm not going to police it like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Meta's up to you guys as much. as
I
you.
generally was going to do it.
That's fine.
So I go into my pouch and get out a. What colour? Actually, no, this is going to be, for flavour, a potion of this liquid that seems to be moving on its own accord.
Slimy.
And like, it'll taste nice, I promise.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
Yeah, and it's I'm casting haste on you.
Are you moving back? Are you moving over to Ahmaya?
It's 30 foot. I can cast it. So
Oh,
I'm just doing
fuck
it
it.
for
Yeah,
flavour.
yeah. You just call it over.
What does it taste like?
It's
Speed.
Speed. Yeah. Speed tastes like.
It's like speed. You drink
Lovely,
it.
lovely speed.
It's like a Red Bull on fucking steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the sweetest Red Bull you've ever drank.
Yeah. It's the
Switching.
tropical flavour of Red Bull, so it's slightly better.
I also have a question. Do your fighting spirit hit points stack?
Until they've taken damage.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
It would be weird.
10 pips.
So you
Yeah,
have
that's what I was just
10.
thinking.
You have an extra 10.
Oh, I've got an extra 10.
You've done
Also,
it twice.
your,
82.
your AC is increased by 2. You have advantage on dexterity saving
Giving this
throws,
to
and you
Ahmaya.
gain an additional action on each of your turns.
You might have to reiterate it when it gets back to Ahmaya. Oh,
What are you
fucking
saying?
hell. Which is a lot. Haste is a lot.
So was
First
it,
time,
was
yeah.
it +2?
Plus 2 to AC.
Yeah.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you gain an additional action on each of your turns.
Which means 2 extra actions. 2 extra
That
attacks.
means-
It does specifically
Yeah.
say
Oh,
one attack.
I remember that.
One
Yes.
weapon attack.
Or
and
one attack.
yeah, your speed is doubled as well.
Cool.
You basically can't get an extra attack on that one. But yes, you still.
No, you can get one attack,
But
you
not-
just can't
no.
get the second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I'm going to move into the middle there, and then on myself, I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Fair.
So,
Can you do that?
yeah, it's a bonus action.
He has 2 spells though.
Oh, I thought you could just cast a bonus action, and
Yeah, it's not
Level
cantrip.
spells. You
Yeah.
can cast one level spell. That's
I generally didn't. I mean, I haven't done it before
Yeah.
anyway. That's fine. In that case, can I just have a potion then?
Indeed.
So
So you'll be bonus actioning it though, right? So you'll have to roll for it.
That's fine.
So yeah, that's all good.
I'm just checking to see, because I've got a fancy one, but I don't really want to use that one because I've got an aerosol one, but that's for everyone. I've got a healing bolt, but
All right. I'll tell you what, we'll let you find it. Moxie.
No, I don't have one.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Moxie, you're up.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can see it now. Cool. Then I will just hold a chill touch until I can see it, and yeah, Skellies will do the same.
Hold the crossbows.
Yeah, short bows, but yeah.
Short bows.
Yeah.
Very well. Chill touch and short bows are held. Okay. Top of the round, Ahmaya.
Because I've got double speed, can I just run at it with my sword?
Yes, you can. You can see it.
So what's your normal speed?
30 feet?
So you can
we're
move
gonna-
60 foot.
It has moved
Yeah.
since. So
If we see her, can we see her run to it?
Yes. So what was it? It was there, wasn't it? Here-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just brought it closer to me, so that's even easier.
yeah, it thinks it's hidden.
I'm gonna sprint this way.
Yeah. So at this end of this turn, you guys all know what you'll be able to see Ahmaya doing that shit, right? Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It is going to use Deadly Reach as a reaction. The moment that you move within 10 feet of it, it is going to make a claw attack against you.
Oh no. Oh, good thing I just got.
wasn't gonna. I just remembered what I could have done. Oh well.
That is 26.
Yep.
Okay. That's quite good. That is 29 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
And it is going to attempt...
It's half a Moxie.
Oh, it is. It can make a second claw attack. That misses. That's
Yeah.
rolled a natural 6. What was your AC?
17.
It's not going to make that. Okay. But it is going to attempt to grapple you with that first attack, so I need you to roll...
It's my go. That was
Yeah.
just a reaction.
yeah, it can... No, because once it hits, it can pull you 10 feet toward itself and grapple you.
You're already in base contact.
Yeah, but it's attempting to grapple you the moment that
Okay.
it hit you with that attack.
Okay.
So I need you to roll a quick contested athletics check or an acrobatics check.
That is 12.
Plus 5.
17. Thank you.
It rolled a 16. So you succeed.
Yeah.
As the claw is ripped from it. Okay, now back to your go. Roll your attacks. This is gonna fucking hurt.
First one does not.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Just done.
Just done. Second one. Oh, wait. Hold on, that was a 2. 12 was the first
Misses.
one. Yeah, thought so. Second one is a 20, not natural.
Hits.
Which is 5 plus 8, so 13 slashing. And then I get my extra action, which I'm going to use as my murmur attack anyway. So that was
That's going to hit.
21, and then 9 slashing.
Okay. Pretty good.
But that one's magical, right? So
They're all magical.
They're all magical.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. Okay, so it claws you and pulls you forward, but you just continue the charge regardless of this pain in your shoulder now. You just slice twice, massive gashes in its front, kind of raking its rib cage as it roars with these horrible kind of childlike screams mixed with a man screaming. Horrible.
Now that we can see where it is, can Moxie pop off her actions?
Yes, that's a very good point. The location has been revealed.
Oh yeah, that's easily in range.
Roll them attacks.
Got Moxie's chill touch. That's another nat 1, so no. Go going away. And then Skelly's 13 and 16.
16 hits.
Cool. So that is plus 4, so that's 7.
7 divided by 2. Gonna be it's half. Is it?
Yes, it rounds down. So
Rounds down to 3. Very nice. Did the chill touch miss?
Nat 1.
Ah, it's 9. Okay.
How long does haste last for?
a fair while.
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah. When it doesn't, though, you do become
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Oh.
Where does it say that?
It's lethargic.
Okay. The bone claw thingy majigs go in.
What? Sorry?
Oh no, yeah. What was your age? Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It is in darkness right now, and you begin to see the shadows pulling from the tree line, from the roots, as they kind of claw around it, similar to what you saw when it was amidst the bandits moment before. They cling to it as though a spring ready to be coiled and ready to be sprung, and it bursts in a flash of black shadow-like blades. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I mean, that should be pretty good anyway, right?
Yeah, if I hadn't have rolled shit.
Yeah, I can't give you the +5
No,
until my next
don't worry.
turn. as
Could I
well.
borrow... I do think I'll need to borrow some dice quick. Can I borrow some D12s?
No! I'm gonna
You
be
can have
down.
6s.
Yeah, I'll do a 4.
Sorry, I got shitloads of healing spells
Oh,
in my
actually-
God's Lantern right now.
I
so-
do have a greater healing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
just
know I've
can't-
given out healing potions, I just
Yeah.
haven't letting you on.
Garbage.
So in a flurry of shadowy blades with its claws in a kind of twirling motion, as it disappears from sight, you take
For ease, if
You
it's over
take
53, I'm down.
33 points of necrotic damage,
Still standing.
and it disappears from sight and appears between the skeletons and Moxie.
Fun.
And
It's a pretty
that-
small gap.
Okay, thanks. Fuck. And that
I'm
is
sorry,
the end
you
of its
chose
go.
something on
Yeah.
a massive base.
And that is the end of its go.
It's go.
Yes.
No, that's not him.
Oh my fucking god! This is I need to start.
Because I was
writing,
going to say, that's like, he's after me.
I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna have to wreck on that whole thing. Okay, that's all got to be wreck on because that's my bad. Thanks for that.
It was.
So I get my hit points back.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. Rewind. Fuck me. Okay. This is Quentin. Quentin's go.
I was wondering why he was getting to do so much shit on a reaction.
It's my bad. Fucking hell. Okay, it's fine. It'll happen next time.
I'm gonna kill it now.
Because I was also thinking he's vanishing and I've not even had a turn to hit.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Quentin can't see them.
But he can because
yeah, 'cause
Amaya's
oh,
just shown
yes,
where
of
he
course he can.
is.
He is going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on himself.
We'll see.
What?
So you see him mutter
was
some
gonna
more
cast
words. I don't think it's got an AoE, does it?
No.
No, it's just
It's just pick who you want to heal.
he's cast protection from good and evil on himself, and you see the light plate in his chest glisten briefly. That is the... And then he's going to run up towards Ahmaya, actually. He can get to behind you. That's it. Okay, that's the end of his go. Freya, you're up.
Hooray!
Healing!
Oh, that guy's there too. Can anyone remember how good the shadow thing was? No, I can get out of the way. Wait. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's there
Alright,
too.
I'm gonna run up behind Ahmaya.
Okay.
Sorry, Eugene, you'll have to wait.
Patience.
What are you on?
Oh, I'm not feeling bad now. I'm on
She's
53.
fine.
53.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
But she's next to the guy.
It's gonna blow up in a minute.
It's gonna blow up in the guy. So I'm gonna use a cure wounds from the gods.
I cannot believe this poor schmuck is getting healing for me.
Well, that's how you behave around an acquaintance, Eugene.
Yeah, he's saying you.
Oh, this person's hardly an acquaintance. We just met. The chickens were clucking at everything.
If I've just run at him, does he now get hit by the spirit guardians?
Yeah.
Because it's the first time on turn.
Yeah.
So he exited, and now it's the first time. I guess so. Yeah, because it was last round.
So he has to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
No, I'm saying yes because that's how it works in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I love the blender.
18.
Okay, he succeeds.
The fish blender.
The fish blender.
It's
The
good.
blender.
Oh, that's abysmal!
The rats is running.
That one is so good. That
the
fight when
worst
it's like
roll
so
ever.
many rats and you're just like, shut him up,
I
go!
rolled 5 on 3d8s.
Okay, so that's 2.
Whoa!
Brilliant.
Calm down.
Holy shit.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Ahmaya.
Thank you so much.
She's fine.
So that's gonna be
Well, she gets exploded.
13.
13. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
And I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
Bravely
I'm
run
gonna
away.
back
Yeah,
off,
you're out.
back
It's ranged
towards
anyway.
Eugene.
Actually, well, oh, it's too late now. Oh, well, never mind.
How far can you
I can
go?
go 30 total, so
So you
5,
stretch
10,
it.
15, and then 15 back. So I can go back to where I started.
Very nice.
Like next to Eugene. I'll go next to Eugene.
Oh my god, he's there. Oh my god. I was literally looking for teeny tiny Eugene.
Look down.
Okay.
Right.
Very nice. Sentinel.
Hex. I'm doing it on strength, which means he will have disadvantage on strength checks. So anytime he's grappling, he's at disadvantage.
Very well.
Very smart.
First, because that's a bonus action, first attack Eldritch Blast. It's a nat 1, so it's going to do fuck all. And another nat 1.
Oh man, that's unlucky. Okay. Actually, no. That's a good point. I've just read this. I don't want you to waste your hex. The grappling ability is not based on its strength because it's an ability.
I
It's magic.
hex it anyway.
Okay, strength anyway.
And if we want to tie it down, then honestly, the best thing is
Yeah.
we're not going to talk to it, are we?
That's cool. Very well. Okay.
Is it furniture?
Trees count
Fucking hell.
furniture.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
pretty
it's his guy. Now it's his
Baby
guy.
furniture.
Okay. 5 feet. Okay, it's going to charge at you, Ahmaya, onto your left-hand side, so it's next to you and Quentin. It's going to be within 5 feet of you and Quentin, please.
The
other
goes are
side.
like
That's fine. It is now going to teleport. So the shadows coil around it and it erupt. I need you to make... it's my bad, so I'm going to make you roll it again. So that's a Constitution save, please. Quentin fails.
17.
Succeeds.
yeah.
much better.
That's what you deserve.
Damn. Yes, that looks like it's pass-fail. You manage to, it's Constitution, so it's a slicing of the shadows themselves, and you feel it coming, and you brace yourself, and it brushes past you, grazing you and scouring at your skin, but it doesn't slice in the other way. Quentin takes...
It's almost like you knew it was coming, so you knew how to know more.
I'm just
And
gonna take that
also,
other-
Eugene could have had that healing otherwise.
He takes
I know at first I thought you were healing the Quentin bloke.
Oh no, fuck him.
I meant acquaintances in you and Freya. No.
Yeah, that's why I thought, I was just like, what? Just met him.
You hear the rasping of the shadowy blades over Quentin's armour.
Is he dead?
He cries out, but he's still standing. And then the creature appears behind or between the two skeletons, as I said before. We'll call that at the end of its go. It is now Eugene's go.
Sweet.
Heal yourself.
Heal thyself.
He cannot, can he? Do you have any potions?
Oh yeah, you
but-
did.
No, but
He has
but
spells.
if he's got
Oh, he has
healing word, then he
spells.
can do
Oh,
it.
cool wounds. I say pound for pound, I'm the best healer. You could just do it more often.
Bound.
I stick with that. if I cast Cure Wounds, I do, because it's 1d8 plus 10 for me as opposed to 1d8 plus 5 for you. That's all.
Is that what you're doing?
No.
Touch yourself.
Frick, touch me to heal.
Touch me,
Maybe I
babe.
don't want to now.
Can't you see that I am not afraid?
I am very hurt. I'm gonna go for a sickly green jelly bean, which I fire towards the creature, and I cast Ray of Sickness at second
Down
level.
with the sick.
You will have to move out of your line at the moment to see around Freya and Moxie. There you go. Ray of Sickness.
Okay, yep, so I need
That's
to
so
hit.
sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's a 20, not natural.
That hits.
So it's 3d8, and I think that's probably a poison thingamajig that goes with that, but I'll check that in a second. 24 points of poison damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
24.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, make a con save against 17.
Constitution. Not great. 14.
You're now poisoned till your end of your next go.
Poisoned.
It's immune to poisoned as a condition.
Immune to poisson.
So you see it seep into its skin, and it seems to drip from it. It's like poisoning a corpse.
Poissoning a
Croissant. Very nice. It's a lot of damage. Okay, Moxie.
Cool. I'm gonna
poisson here.
do.
I just keep thinking of fish when you say
try a shocking grasp.
Fucking.
What is shocking grasp? What damage is it?
just start hitting him around the face with some cod.
Oh wait, no, I didn't take shocking grasp. I took control flames instead. Never mind, I don't do that. Cool. I'm gonna misty step away. So 30 feet.
Coward.
yes, I am.
Direct.
Away.
Own
Yeah,
it.
next
Behind
to
everyone.
yeah, next to Sentinel. We'll do. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Bravely run away.
So that's my action, my bonus action. Then action will do chill touch. Hopefully it hits this time. Plus 21.
That hits.
Cool. 2d8 necrotic. 5 necrotic.
Necrotic. It seems to seep within its skin. It hurts it, but not as much.
Cool.
This doesn't heal it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise my hex would have been a fucking waste of time.
Heals it. That'd be brutal.
Cool.
I would just leave 2 nat 1s and then it heals it. I'd be like, okay, we're done.
I've been
fucking
eating
done.
and then Skellies will then do short sword attacks.
Go for it.
That's
Creaking bones.
Oh my god!
Swing.
No. So one of them's a natural 18. So
Nice. That hits.
but I rolled a 1 on that one, so 5 halved, so 2.
2 damage. Very
2
well.
damage, yeah, and
The creaking bones and the serrated, rusted blades. Anything else, Moxie?
Also getting that one.
yeah, no.
All done?
Yes, that is everything I can do.
Very nice. Top of the round, Ahmaya, you turn, you see the chaos that has ensued. You see Quentin next to you, blood dripping from his mouth and nose, a slice on his forehead. Oh, fuck. And that is where we went
Like done.
today's session. Take a photo. Thanks for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram and listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.